y'all, it's Ali from Little Hill Homestead. We are working on some different projects around the kitchen today. We have a hurricane that's coming through. This will probably be, oh my gosh, all of a sudden I got something on my contact. Love that, don't ya? Anyways, we have a storm coming through, and so I'm trying to process some of the stuff that was in our freezer just so that if we do lose power, I don't lose as much stuff. We have a generator, but we have had hurricanes come through before, and it's been, 24 hours, and we've lost power during the ice storm for like 7 days. You just don't know what you're getting into when weather's coming along. So I had some frozen strawberries. They're just big old frozen strawberries. We use them for smoothies and different stuff like that. But this bag was it's been in there a minute, you guys, I'm not gonna lie. And my youngest child loves strawberry jelly. We are out. I just used the last of it, and so we're gonna make a batch of our strawberry jelly. I do can this, and it's really easy, okay? So it was about 9 to 10 cups of frozen strawberries. It's about 3 pounds is what it ended up being. I'm gonna turn my burner on, and this is the simplest recipe, you guys, because you kind of just let it do its thing. These defrosted just a few minutes, but not fully. I'm gonna put 2 cups of sugar on top of it. This is just enough sweetness. There's some recipes, you guys, where it's like, that was just under. There's some recipes, it's like 8 cups of sugar, and I'm like, dude, I actually want to taste the strawberries at some point, so let's just stick with that. Whoops, I just put my lemon juice away. We need 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. Let me grab that out of the fridge. Okay, so 3 tablespoons of lemon juice is going to go in here. Hello, up close and personal, right? 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. That's going to act as our acid. So we have our strawberries, our lemon juice, and sugar. That is it, you guys. What I love about this recipe is you can can it, and it tastes like you're eating strawberries when you go to use it. Like, it's not like thick like a jam. This is definitely a thinner consistency, but it tastes like a fresh strawberry. Like, if you've ever had, I grew up, my mom would always make strawberry freezer jam, and she would keep it in the freezer. We don't have room for that. So I like to actually can things. So we are going to be water bath canning this once it is done in just jelly jars, whatever we've got laying around that I grab. So this is going to slowly start to cook down. And I am going to I'm just stirring my sugar around. That's going to help our strawberries kind of juice out. I'm going to grab either 2 options here, potato masher or a meat doodaddle. We have these at Dollar Tree. We've had this one forever. We've probably honestly had it like 10 years. They're awesome. What I like about these is versus the potato masher, this actually cuts them into little pieces. So as it's starting to cook down, it's just going to be a little easier to, like for me, this is easier to use. I don't know if you can see. Every time I push on a strawberry, it's breaking it into 4 little pieces. So it's going to break it down really nicely. These are partially still frozen. That's okay. It is what it is. We're just trying to work through our day right now. When you're in a time crunch because you have a storm coming, you just do what you can do, right? We do have about 24 hours before it's supposed to get here. But unfortunately, we had another storm system come through, so we're just having rain today, which would normally be awesome. But where we live, if you get rain before you get a storm and it saturates the clay that we have here, it leaves it to be a big mess when we do get a storm coming through that's got wind. So we get trees down and loss of power and all that crud. So we did some prep work this morning to make sure we were in the clear. It just is what it is. It's part of where we live. So anyways, what I'm going to do is 2 things for this. You want to get it to 220 degrees so that it starts to create a gel without having to use pectin like you would do in some jellies. This is a pectinless jelly. So you got to get it to 220 degrees. But you also want the strawberries to break down. So traditionally it takes about 45 minutes or so for mine to do that. So I'm just going to keep an eye on it. You can zap it with an immersion blender if you prefer. You just kind of keep breaking it down, you guys. So that's what we're going to do. Watch my temperature on my stove so I'm not burning it. And just keep smashing it, y'all. Got some aggression to get out. This is what you can do today. All right, this is fun. I love strawberry jam. Okay, so fun fact, I don't really love strawberries. Actually, when I was a kid, I hated them. And when I was pregnant with my first son, all I wanted was strawberries. And my husband was like, what is happening? And I was like, dude, I don't even know, but I wanted them on everything imaginable in life. My second kid, all I wanted was iced tea, which I don't normally drink, and cheese and mayonnaise sandwiches, plus strawberries. And my third one was definitely like more like not crazy. On my first one, the other thing that I craved with him other than strawberries was McDonald's little cheeseburgers at the time were like 29 cents. And we'd like load up on those bad boys. With my first pregnancy, I think I gained like 75 pounds. I'm still working on the baby weight to get that off, even though he's 27, almost 28 years old. So, yeah, whatever. But my third one was still strawberries, mostly with him. Strawberries. I don't know why. I don't like them normally. Any other time, I'm not going to grab a strawberry. Would not be my first choice. I don't really love fruit. I like vegetables, though. Anyways, I'm going to set a timer once this starts to boil for 45 minutes, and I'm going to grab my thermometer as well, so we can kind of just keep monitoring it, see where we end up. 220 degrees, and let everything kind of like melt together and get super delicious, and just keep pounding on it, y'all. Just beat the living daylights out of it. All right, that's it for now. We'll check back in a minute. I'm working on 17 projects today, and that explains the mess over here. Normally I try to make it look pretty, but whatevs, y'all, whatevs. Anyways, I'm gonna go keep cooking this, and I'll check in with progresses as we go. All right, cool beans. Cool beans. Okay, we're back. It's getting hot in my kitchen now, you guys. This got up to 220 degrees. I did hit it really quick with my immersion blender because I didn't want it to be super chunky or stringy like strawberry jelly can sometimes be. I like one that's a little bit thinner consistency. It's still got some chunks in there. I'm not like taking them out or anything, but that's my preference. So get it to your desired consistency. That's all I'm saying. I have some little jelly jars back here that we are going to fill this with. I have this little funnel, Walmart, y'all. That's like $2. I had it for years and I use it all the time. I don't know how much this is going to actually make, so we'll see. All I'm doing is pouring it into my jars, leaving my little headspace at the top. I basically, for headspace on jelly jars, what I do is I always go to here. That's where I typically go to. Every recipe is just a little bit different on the headspace recommendation. I have the memory of a gnat, and so sometimes I can't remember what everything is supposed to be, so I just make a general rule of thumb that is where I am comfortable doing it. Oop, that one is a little bit over. We'll go back with a spoon and take a little bit out. But I'm just going to fill all my jars. Oop. This mixture is very, very hot. That's how you get it to gel without having pectin in it. So it did get really, really hot. If you have ever heated up marinara sauce or pizza sauce, you know how it pops really good on the stove unless you sit there and stir it? This does the same thing. So you really got to monitor this while it's getting like towards the end when it gets really hot. It will pop all over the place. So just keep an eye on it, y'all. That's all. I think we're going to get 5. I was hoping for more, but you know what? For using leftovers from the freezer, I'm okay with this. I'm going to go ahead and do the dump method for the last part. I feel like exactly at 5. Get that out of the way. All right, you guys. So there's my 5 jars. I am going to, I can't remember who it was that told me about this trick. This is one of those, I got this at Dollar Tree on the nail care beauty aisle. It has a pump on the top of it. It's vinegar inside. I just pump my paper towel. Easiest way to clean these lids now, you guys. That was a game changer for me. Anyways, so what I'm going to do is just clean my tops. This one got a little extra jelly on it, so we'll just do another pump. Get it good and clean, and we'll be good to go to water bath can these. I am debating on using my Nesco water bath canner. I think that's what I'm going to do because I'm trying to get used to the process of using it. I'm using it right now, so hopefully it's done soon so I can get these in it. But if you're water bath canning, you essentially want hot water to 1 to 2 inches over the top of them when it's in the thing. So you want a nice deep pot, and then you're going to water bath can these. Once it comes to a boil, set a time for 10 minutes. Same with the Nesco. If you're using the Nesco or the Presto electric canners, For water bath canning, 10 minutes is your time frame for any of these jellies that I make. So I'm super excited. I started to tell you this, well, maybe it was earlier. I can't remember. I like doing jams and jellies this time of year because we like to eat them in the winter when it's gross and disgusting outside. Well, this especially is great on ice cream. But I get that pop of freshness. But what I like to do is, as your standard, I know I say it a lot, but I trust the product and I love it. For the month of September, they had certain berries on sale. So I went ahead and checked out with my cart so that I would get the sale prices on those things. And then they have a few other berries that are going to be on sale in the month of October. So I added those to my cart once I had already checked out and October hits. I will get the sale price on those berries as well. So if you play the trick, you can get the sale prices from one month, the sale prices from the next month, and lock in all your sale prices. You just have to check out before the end of the month. And then the joy of Azure Standard with their cart system is you can take things out of the cart and put things in up until the day that it closes for you, which is right there on the top right corner of your checkout thing. So for me, blackberries was on sale in the month of September, so I've locked those in. I'm hoping they ship. And then for October, I can't remember if it's cherries or what it was. So I have a bunch of other frozen fruits that are coming that we're excited to do some more canning with, because my cousin Tony makes a bomb blackberry jam, and so I'm going to get that recipe to make for you guys. All right, anyways, water bath can them for 10 minutes, and I'll show you the final product when we are done. But there's some that spilled here, so I have to eat it. Darn it. I love strawberry jam, though, because of the tartness that it has. A little bit of lemon juice. This is so good in strawberry ice cream. We've started making our own strawberry ice cream, and we dump half of one of these jars in there and some freeze-dried strawberries. We buy them at like Walmart or Kroger. We powder them in our spice grinder so that it's literally powder. We make vanilla ice cream, put some of the powder in there and some of this. You guys, it's the best strawberry ice cream. I'll make a recipe for you guys, or a video for you guys, because it's really good. Anyways, water bath can time. I'll be back when we get to that part of it. In your face, what is that? Don't you do that, girl. Anyways, okay, goodness, I'm gonna go turn the air down. I'll be back. Y'all, I totally forgot to check in. I was just making strawberry jam, get it? I have my 5 little jars of jelly in here. I'm gonna water bath can them in my Nesco electric canner. I just started it, so we should have our jam. It usually takes about an hour from start to finish in this guy. So I will have that done shortly, but I totally forgot to show you loading it and blah, blah, blah. But I'm water bath canning in this guy. If you're water bath canning in a regular deep pot, just make sure you have 1 to 2 inches over the tops of your jars. Bring it to a boil, set a timer for 10 minutes. 10 minutes is up, turn your timer off. That's water bath canning. Basically, that's it. And jam's really easy to do that. So, but I'm doing it in this guy because I just got it and I'm excited about it, so I keep doing everything in it, but it's fine. Case in point, I have other stuff I've already done today. Anyways, yeah, that's where we are. I'll show you at the end. Hey y'all, it is the next morning and we're actually getting ready for the hurricane to come through, so I'm trying to jam and do some house cleaning, but I realized I never showed you this and I'm looking terrible, but it's fine, I'm cleaning the house. This is our final strawberry jelly. It's a little bit thin. That's what I actually prefer. It's delicious. It's got like a little tanginess to it. You guys will love it. Go make some. Let me know if you do. Thanks for watching.